All right, hello. Welcome back to another episode of the Third Leg Show. I didn't realize that kind of rhymes. It's like a slant rhyme. I never realized it until now.
I
It's
was about to
season
ask
2.
if that's racist, but then
Yeah, that's fine. It's season 2, episode 45. It's November 9th, 2022. And how's your week been?
It's been good. Jesus.
Oh, all right.
It's been good.
Keeping that in.
Yeah, shout out A&W root beer diet. Anyways, did I tell you the gym wife story on the Stairmaster? Her boyfriend? Or husband?
I don't know. Last thing I remember is she came back after a while.
Oh, okay. So anyways, some time went by, and I think I was doing shoulders. And so, the gym's basically like a big rectangle, like a horizontal, and then on either side of that rectangle, there's 2 vertical rectangles, okay? So I'm working out on the far left side of this rectangle, and I get done with all my lifts, and I have to go to the far right side into a room, which is basically all mirrors. And as I'm, walking towards that room, they're in there. And I was like, fuck. I don't really want to fucking deal with these people, so I'm just going to go do every single one of my lifts over again, just to give myself time, so hopefully they get the fuck out of there. Do all the lifts. Come back, they're still there. I'm like, all right, I have to go in there. I need to get this done.
Mm-hmm.
So I go and get it done, and on this appendix of a rectangle on the main one, it's 100 feet by 20 feet, and the 100-foot walls have mirrors all over, so you can see everywhere in there. And I'm midway through, and I'm like, someone's looking at me. So I start on one side of the room, look, and then I get to where they are, and they're both staring at me. Not mean, by the way, just kind of weird. So I was like, all right, I need to hurry up and get the fuck out of here. Finish up. And I fuck off to go do cardio, which is the Stairmaster, and it's in the back row of the cardio pit. And there's 6 of them. I'm on number 1, and some other woman's on number 6. Okay, it's like the urinals. You don't get on right next to someone if they're already doing it.
Yeah.
So I fucking, I do 25 minutes, and so I get to minute 23, and I'm still fat, I'm still struggling. I get to minute 23, and then all of a sudden, someone's right next to me, and I'm like, dude, there is 4 open ones between me and this woman. Who the fuck is it? I look over, it's Jim Wife's boyfriend or whatever, and I'm like, shit. There's either about to be a fight or something's gonna happen here. So at minute 23, I was like, fuck it, I'm staying on for another 7. Let's see where this goes. I do an extra 7 minutes on that thing. Nothing. Guy doesn't say a word. I would look over at him. He'd look away. And then, I'd look away. He'd look at me. And I'm like, okay, if he wanted to beat my ass, that was the perfect time to do it. Or to say his piece and we can move on with our lives. Nothing happened. Literally nothing. It was very awkward. And so I get done with my cardio and I leave. And I'm walking out of the little cardio section, and lo and behold, here comes Gym Wife. And I'm like, I see who it is, and I'm just like, shit. And she raises her hand to get my attention. I just leave. But ever since then, and the reason why I say this is because ever since then, she hasn't been looking at me, and the dude hasn't been mean mugging me at all. So I think he finally figured it out. Be like, dude, it's not me who's staring at your fucking whatever. It's the other way around. She's the animal. Hate to tell you. So, I've seen him twice now since then. It hasn't been an issue. It's been very nice. I can have a workout without being worried about being abducted and fingered. What about you? What the fuck are you up to?
It's been a pretty boring week. I did some actual, it's gonna sound so stupid because it is a really stupid thing. I'm not gonna lie. I did some actual video game coaching to people. Does that make sense? I literally told them what they were doing wrong and how they were playing the game and what they can improve on and stuff like that. And it was really, really weird to do. But these are people I've known since high school, so it's we mostly just fucked around. But I'm not even that good at the game, but they kept pretty much egging me on, telling me I'm really good at the game, you're really good at the game and stuff like that. So I kept having to tell them what to do and stuff. I hate doing that, by the way, but it was just a very interesting experience to be I've seen a lot of things on YouTube and stuff of people oh, you can get coaching off of this, and then like people like trying to sell like coaching classes for video games of all things.
Yeah.
Still don't think that's a good. I mean, like if you make money off of that, sure, good on you. But I still don't think it's like. I don't know how you have fun with that. Just watching people do this stuff, but whatever. But I don't know. It was Valorant coaching, right? So it's already won a terrible game. I'm gonna be honest. That game sucks. I don't know why I keep playing it.
I was about to say, like, dude, I don't know why I keep burning my hand, but I like it. So here I am.
There was a couple of months there in the Siege days where we kept playing it, even though we hated it, right? Like, it's a thing that just happens. All right, you just continue doing it because it's become a habit for you, right? It's an addiction at this point. I can agree. I don't know. It was just a lot of fun just to hang out with these people. I guess more online than anything, and then like try to help them play a game. But it's also just so weird to do. Like I don't know. It was just like such a bizarre experience of like people actually can get paid to do this. Like I get like in esports and stuff. There's coaches, but that's more for because they're actually doing this for a living and stuff like that. I don't know. It was just a weird experience. Other than that, which, I mean, it was just that. Work's been boring. Life's been boring. It's the same shit every day, right?
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, a couple updates on work is they're still fucking us. So good on you. Also, please, for the love of God, don't buy TVs and have them shipped to your house. Don't ever do that.
Why would you?
I don't know. We get so many like TVs, furniture, toilets even, and most of the time when I get this stuff, it's already broken in the box. Like it's already destroyed. I can tell. I'll pick up a TV and I can hear like everything inside rattling around. I'll pick up a toilet and the porcelain is falling off. Like it's
so that's so fucking dumb. That is so dumb.
I get it sometimes because like. Sometimes when we get these things, I know for a fact, like, this is going to a store or something like that. But then it's usually the ones that are broken. It's going to somebody's house. Or, like, they ordered it through Amazon or something like that. And, like, I'll look at the package. I'll hear that it's broken. I'll check the label and just see, like, oh, yeah, this is going to a residence. You're fucked, buddy. Just don't buy large objects, expensive objects online and have them shipped to you. It's never going to work out in your favor, ever. Including bikes. The amount of bikes that we've gotten recently that I'll pick them up, and they're in like pretty thick boxes too, right?
Yeah.
I'll pick it up. One, the box is already like opened or destroyed. Like the staples into the box have like completely come off or whatever. I'll look inside to make sure everything's in there, and I'll see the wheel is bent already, so that's not a good sign. So I just don't do that. Like even like any shipping company, just don't do that. Just go out and buy it yourself and take it home yourself. It's gonna be a hell of a lot safer than coming through any shipping company. And that just goes with like most things. I'm just gonna let you know that right now, but it's not good. I'm gonna tell you right now, if any of those were Christmas presents, it's not looking good for your kids. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much been my week, is just having to deal with picking up broken televisions and bikes all day.
I mean, the bike things kind of make sense.
Yeah.
TVs though, that's a shitload of cash.
Oh yeah, right. Just like it's always those like super bright colored boxes that you would see at like Best Buy or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it'll be like HDR, like 4K or stuff like that. And it's always those ones that are like just like completely destroyed inside. Even though the box isn't open, you could hear it just picking it up, and just like even like the freaking screen is just like wobbly or whatever. Like you could just hear how broken it is inside. So don't do that. That's all I'm gonna say. Also, I do have a question, and this is work related. Is it rude to tell someone that they stink, like smell terrible?
This isn't the first time I've been approached with this. I'm the wrong person to ask because, I mean, you know me. I'm just going to flat out tell you what it is.
Yeah.
So I don't know how to put it. Like, it's not mean, but it is 100% on how you, like, dress it up as opposed to just go like, dude, you fucking smell like shit, man. What the fuck?
Yeah. It's, I won't lie. It's gotten better. She smells a lot better now. But,
She?
Yeah. When she first started working here, I would say like 2 to 3 weeks ago, it would literally smell like shit that was covered in hay. It was like that farm shit smell everywhere she went. And it was so bad. We're at the point where it's like, she could have been in a trailer for 40 minutes or something like that. And if you even just walked by that trailer, you could smell it outside of it. Like, that's how bad it was, right? But I don't know. I didn't say anything.
I'd ask her if she has animals. That's how I'd start the conversation.
Yeah, maybe.
Like, why do you say that? Just be like, I don't know.
Maybe. I will say, I'm guessing either someone talked to her or, like, something happened where it's like it no longer smells like crap when she's around. And that, I feel like
that's a bath?
Must have, yeah. So, you know what? Would make sense. It did start raining these past like couple weeks, so maybe the smell has died down because she's been outside. It's been a lot better, but like I just wanted to see your opinion on like how should I approach this situation if it were to creep back up, you know? But I don't know.
Yeah,
it's always.
I think I would. I mean, if honestly, like the person to ask is Press because she's had to deal with this a couple times. And, like, legitimately has handled it beautifully. Like, that woman has a way with words. I'm a caveman. I'll be the first to admit it. It's just like, yeah, my brain don't work good, so I'm just going to tell you what I think. And then she's just like, well, Matthew is he's very good at what he does, and he's very passionate about other people's emotions. And it's like, holy shit. Yeah, I guess. Like, I don't know. Shit.
We still get excited by fire and cave paintings, and she's out there transcribing hieroglyphs.
Poetry.
Yeah. we are not good with words. I will definitely, maybe I'll ask her about that. But yeah, there's some weird gaming stuff to talk about if you want to hear about it.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's hear it.
All right. First off, how badly do you want to play God of War Ragnarok?
Not at all. I still haven't played the last one. I've been avoiding them.
Have you played any of the God of War games?
Yeah, I've played them all except for these last two. So that's why it's kind of like shit. So I just stay away from it. What's up?
I don't know. It like just came out, didn't it? Like this week, like
I don't know,
yesterday or something like that. I can't. All right, I'm gonna quickly look that up. But I've only played the one right before this, God of War 2018. And I say play very loosely because I played it for about 2 hours and then never touched it again. So, November 9th, 2020, it came out today. It came out today. So I don't know. I just wanted to see if you wanted to play it or not. Obviously, it's only PlayStation exclusive as of right now, but I was just interested. I don't know what to tell you. It's half of my friends are no longer playing PC games because they're all playing God of War Ragnarok. So I was just checking. Also, a couple other things. One, we gotta make Shoo over here play Siege again. In other words, we gotta get him. This is what we're doing.
This is what, okay.
We gotta get him. We gotta get him a capture card.
Let's get a plug and this. Wow! Wow! Go ahead, say your piece. Jesus
All I'm
Christ!
saying is, we gotta make him play Siege again because I want to watch this man suffer and also watch him play Pokemon on November 18th when it comes out. Have you decided which one you're getting yet?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
It's not bad. I'm really in between of like I kind of want to get both of them.
I'm in that camp too. I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, right. I was like, I've always been like interested of getting like both of the Pokemon games when they come out, just because obviously there's not much of a difference, right? I like legendary differences. There's maybe a slight story difference, kind of. Like, I guess really the only time that happened was in Ruby and Sapphire. But anyway, I don't know. But if we get this gold on, he gets to live stream Pokemon Scarlet and or Violet. So I'm just saying, help me out. I need to watch this happen.
I guess that is a valid thing. I was like, help you out. I was like, wait, it's just been Feast. So yeah, that's
hey,
pretty
it's
accurate.
been Spoon too. All right, he got the Tacoba paid off. He gave 20. Don't forget.
When did he give 20?
The same time he said the bank no longer owns my Tacoma.
Oh, that's right. So I
shout out
apologize.
Spoon. He's the one who's really trying to pull this one through as well. So
yeah, I know.
I don't know. That was just the other. I was just thinking this month has had a lot of releases for video games. Okay.
It's been busy.
We've had Arkham Knights. Did that come out That came out in October, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm grouping October and November together because there's a lot of releases. Let's be honest here. Arkham Knights. I think Scorn came out as well. I think that's the name of it. I can't remember. We had Modern Warfare 2. Now Ragnarok. Soon we're gonna have Scarlet and Violet, and also Warhammer Darktide. Which, are you interested in that? It's just Vermintide, but like heavy metal.
I know. I'm always interested in it. I just want people to play with me because, believe it or not, those games are better with people.
Oh yeah, 100%. Speaking of which, I don't know if you saw I posted in Discord. I don't know if anyone's got it, but it's a little late for you guys, and I apologize for this for the podcast. Vermintide was free on Steam, free to keep. So I now own that game if you are willing to play it.
Oh my God, yes. I love it. We need to talk to JD and Spoon, since apparently that's our new quad.
Yeah, it pretty much is. I don't think we haven't really seen anyone else, have we?
No, your cousin. I think your cousin's dead. I haven't seen him in a while.
He might actually be dead. California might actually have been flooded and drowned. We don't know what happened to anyone over there. So, yeah. Here's a little more towards the weird gaming stuff. And I'm sorry if this was in your constant clips or weird news or anything like that. You see what McDonald is trying to give away?
No.
It's called the McCrispy Gaming Chair. It also comes with a fry holder and a sandwich warmer. Yeah, it does.
Put my nuts in that thing. Cold days, just stick my fucking shriveled up sack in that thing.
So this is what it looks like, by the way.
Get hot, sweaty balls in 3 seconds. I mean, it looks cool.
It does.
Until, like, you realize, I'm telling you right now, Presley has that same company's chair. Fucking ass. Fucking ass. The wheels don't roll on hardwood floors.
Oh. I have a chair very similar to that. I mean, all gaming chairs look similar to each other, I will say. But mine looks exactly like that, except for the trays, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully it's not the same, whereas when you sit on it for more than 8 hours in a day, the 2 metal bolts will stab into your ass to the point where eventually you're going to have 2 bolt-sized holes where you sit.
So you get 3 buttholes.
It's true. I'm still using that chair to this day. I am sitting in it right now.
I cannot recommend Secret Lab chairs enough. Dude, I forget like how long I sit down. Like, these are the most comfortable things ever.
I have always wanted a Secret Lab. But the day I decide to order one, I'm going to make sure I no longer work at UPS. Because we use those chairs as well. I will say, though, those things, for how compact they are, 70 pounds, by the way.
Yes.
Never break. They are packaged really well, unlike your TVs. So,
and bikes.
Well, again, bikes, understandable. I'm not even going to get into like the Echo bikes. Have you heard of those?
Eco bikes?
Is that how you say it?
ECO?
I can't remember if it was an H or not.
Eco.
I'm going to be honest. Every time I'm at work, I'm going to be honest. Every time I'm at work, all I see is red. So it's red and brown.
and apparently illiterate.
Oh no, it's Rogue Echo bikes, ECHO bike. They're like workout bikes.
All right,
Yeah,
all right, I'll give you that.
I had to double check. I was actually like really scared I got it wrong. But no, it's like it's like at the gym, right? The bikes there.
Yeah.
Why are you people ordering these?
Because they don't want to go outside.
Get it? These bikes never break, I will say, but they are like 150 pounds, which suck. And then we also get sets of dumbbells coming through they package them each at 90 pounds, so you have 245
That's just
plates.
rude.
Yeah.
That's just rude.
Yeah. It doesn't come with the Echo bike, I will say, but it's like it's there as well, and they're too thin, right? That's I think the biggest issue with them is that they're too thin. So like you'll have them in your hands, but since it's usually like stacked, and they're not taped together. When I say they come in a like 245s together, they are like
free floating in that box.
Well, it's in the box, right? But like we call them snakes, the hub snakes, but it's kind of like just like zip ties that like kind of like glue together. You know those things?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They usually do it with like recycled cardboard and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, those never stay on because they are glued together. So we have to pick up these two things together, or else like you're gonna be missing one of your plates, and it'll just slide off, and like it'll usually hit your foot because they're so thin. It's really hard to like. You can't. It's thin enough, or it's thick enough where you can't like grip it in between your hands. But it's like it's thin enough where you can't like hug it and bring it in or anything like that, right? So no matter what, either way you do it, something's gonna fall. Anyway, back to this chair. I forgot that we were talking about it. This is a UK giveaway. They announced this on their UK Facebook page, McDonald's UK's Facebook page.
That is sad.
It is really sad.
That is fucking sad.
It's Facebook page. This is their way to celebrate the McCrispy that's coming out. Have you heard about this? Is this already?
Nope.
Okay. I thought this was already out in the US and they were just getting it, but I don't know. This article mostly just mentions like other things that restaurant fast food companies have tried to do to get into like the gaming area of their audience or whatever, which when you really think about it, they really don't have to work that hard to get into that to that group because all we do is order fast food so we can keep playing games. But some of the other notable things that fast food places have done is KFC and Coolmaster made the KF console, which is a PC based on the Intel NUC compute element, yada 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 nerdy stuff back in 2020. Wendy's had a Super Smash Bros. Level, and then Burger King tried to make Sneak King on the Xbox 360. Have you heard about this?
Yep. Yeah, you had to go through the drive-thru, and you specifically asked them for the game.
Really?
Yes. They were awful games. Honestly, very creepy, but very, very weird.
All right, that's it. You know what I have to do? I'm going to go to my local Burger King, order a Whopper, and see if they still have any of these games left. I don't know. There's just a bunch of like random things that they've done, but apparently this is a 7-day like entry period, and then they're going to pick a winner for the chair. Again, looks pretty comfortable, right? But
yeah.
I don't
if it's
know
the one I think it is not. Presley hates that thing.
Yeah. If it's anything like mine, it sucks. Other than that, I do have to say quickly, this is not a plug to you, but I will say, congrats to my aunt for winning her 4th term in the election season. So
fuck yeah!
There's your shout out. I don't even know if you still listen to these. Probably not after all the times we've talked about butt plugs and stuff. But hey, congrats.
Everybody's got poop.
Yeah, everybody's got poop. And I mean, one last thing. You haven't seen it yet, right? Titans season 4.
Nope.
Go watch it. That's all I get to say about it right now.
Okay.
No spoilers.
I'll do it while I'm farming in New World.
How's that been? Have you been getting any more of the tools? How was the farming yesterday?
I was about to buy the axe. I'm saving up to do it. And I was about to
You already made your money back from buying it?
Yep.
Oh
I put all the money back into the company. I've been doing your run, and the nutmeg I find is not nearly as rare as apparently you were saying. And I also forgot that I can make potions that make you harvest 10% more for like 20 minutes.
Boosters or
yes.
Whatnot. Yeah.
Yes. So I've been using the shit out of those.
Yeah. I'm glad that we found a way so where our company is not super poor anymore. But hey, it's gonna be good. Before we get into it, you got any Earth Ambassadors or good eggs?
Not really.
Okay.
I don't know. I guess I stay away from that. I don't get recommended to that news.
That's good. We changed our algorithms, both of ours. Because I'm gonna be honest, I have not seen a lot of bad news recently. So, hooray for us! We're blind to the bad news now. I will say just again, good egg. I got none. I'm gonna be honest. Never mind. I thought I had one. I don't remember it. But yeah. You want to get into some cunts and clits?
Sure.
Okay.
I was I only have one. I have one, and then it's rush or not rush.
That's fine.
What southern state had a handgun found inside raw chicken in luggage at an airport?
Is it bad if I say Louisiana?
Maybe.
I'm going to go with Louisiana.
This is Florida. To be exact, Fort Lauderdale. The TSA posted a photo of the handgun in Poultry Monday on its official Instagram account. The post didn't identify the traveler who was transporting the weapon or whether any arrests were made. According to the TSA, fresh meat, seafood, and other non-liquid food items are permitted in both carry-on and checked bags, as long as they are packed in ice. Unloaded firearms are allowed to be transported in checked bags, but they must be declared at the ticket counter and packed into a locked hard-sided container. That's all I got. I don't know. Apparently people are smuggling handguns in inside a chicken.
That would be a very interesting thing to pull out during dinner. It's oh, hey, you left your gun in the chicken when you cooked it.
I have thought about becoming a TSA person just to see what I see. Mm-hmm. Just to be dude.
All right. Look at all the food that you throw up because people keep trying to bring food on flights and stuff like that.
Yep. I would stop every person on flight that has fish.
Oh yeah.
Dude, you're not an actual terrorist, but you're skirting that line.
Mm-hmm.
All right, on to rush, not rush, because there is fuck all for news.
I'm glad to see we both had issues finding that.
Yeah. Man assembles leg bone in record time at Texas convention.
Does it connect to the hip bone? Sorry, it's not him.
No, it's not. Dr. Alisana Shahi from Cooper University Healthcare in Camden, New Jersey, won the contest. I guess it's a record to see who can attach a fucking leg bone. 30 bones of the human leg in the fastest time. This was done at the Gaylord Texan Resort.
All right.
I don't know. This is going to be a real short podcast. I'm going to warn you right now. This might be 35 minutes.
You know what?
Flux, I'm sorry. I'm still proud of you lifting weights, man. You're still sexy as fuck.
Our short podcast means that we open you up to finding other podcasts that you may be interested in, right? We'll put it like that.
Cast.
Yeah. Or not another D&D podcast.
There is a quote from him. This was a lot of fun and was a win-win situation. We got to show off our skills and raise money for a good cause. I sure hope my record stands. Yeah, I can't imagine too many places that are going to make you, really compete for this.
Watch out for David
The competition raised $5,000. Yeah, the competition raised $5,000 for Operation Walk, a medical organization that provides joint replacement surgeries at no cost for those in need. That's a pretty good cause.
Yeah, honestly, not a terrible quote.
Yeah, that was That's the Hall of Fame quote right there. Man Archer shoots what? Man shoots 7 arrows through keyhole for world record.
When you say a keyhole, like
like on a door.
Oh, okay. I apologize, David Rush, but I don't think this is you. Although I do think you have the skill to do it.
Correct. This is Lars Anderson. Most consecutive arrows shot in a row through a keyhole. Anderson successfully shot the arrows through a keyhole that Guinness mandated. Here we go. Fucking nerds. That mandated could be no more than 10 millimeters, about 0.39 inches wide. His thing's so cool, and then the nerds are like, well, it's actually... I don't give a shit. That guy's cool.
Yeah.
Anderson said he used arrows without feathers for the attempt because feathers would have become caught in the hole. Oh, they were through and through. Holy shit.
Ooh. Is there like a... No, I'm asking for a lot. Is there like a video of this happening?
Yeah.
Ooh. I want to watch this, and I'll link it, because this sounds badass. We have the future Green Arrow here, but one that won't complain as much as the one on the CW.
As long as Felicity Smoke's on there, I'm not going to complain.
Mm-hmm. I've been rewatching that. I'm not going to lie. I've been rewatching The Arrow. Oh, I miss that show so much.
Felicity looks a lot like Corey Chase. All right.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who thought that.
Yeah. When I first found that, I was like, "Oh my god!" And then she started doing real weird stuff, and I was like, "I'm gonna take a break from this. I'll see you later."
What is it? Thea? Is Thea Queen? Is that his sister?
Yeah.
Looks a lot like Riley Reid. Anyway, we'll move on.
Was David Rush in an event for a food bank that spells a word with a record-breaking amount of cans?
I'm gonna say no on this one.
Correct. This is West Virginia Food Bank that spelled out the word Mountaineers, which is the name of their college.
Mama, you can't change my mind.
I agree. The word Mountaineers was spelled out using 25,550 cans of food, breaking the record set by Spartan Nash in Grand Rapids, Michigan. When the company used 5,000... Jesus, they slaughtered that. 5,791 pieces of packaged food to spell out its own name in July. All right.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Of course, it's all donated.
I hope so.
All right, let's get a couple palate cleansers in here. I mean, it's not too crazy, but I thought it was pretty cool. Colorado or Utah, police wrangle, quote, big ol' hog on the loose.
Colorado?
This is Colorado. This was in Aurora, Colorado, which is there's a lot more bad than good in Aurora. Running loose in the South Eagle Court area on Sunday night. The officers found the pig feasting on fallen apples in the neighborhood and were able to safely scoop up the hog and take him to a warm place for the evening. The pig was taken to the Aurora Animal Shelter. Police said the animal's owner was located Monday.
Have you ever thought about having a pig as a pet?
Yes, miniature pig.
Yeah. One of my friends out in Tooele has or had one. I don't know if they turned
They
into
get hungry?
bacon yet. I don't know. I haven't talked to them in a couple of years. I won't lie. I'm a really bad friend. I'm really bad at keeping up with people. But
that's life, man.
It was supposed to be a miniature pig, and then I saw update pictures of it. I say a couple. It was like 5 years back. That thing is huge. Like that thing got like really, really big.
They got bamboozled, huh?
Yeah, but I don't know. This always seems like a cute animal to have. Other than the part where it'll probably eat you if you die. But that's most animals.
That's fair.
Yeah.
There was also that serial killer in Canada that was getting rid of bodies in the pig pen.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah. All right. Back to Rush, not Rush. The record for most bungee jumps in 1 hour has been broken. Was it Rush?
Oh my god. Is this like... never mind. That's a stupid question. Obviously, it has to be. I'm gonna say this isn't him.
This is not. This is a woman from South Africa named Linda Pottinger. She's 50 years old, and she did 23 in an hour, or in a minute. Yeah, sorry, hour. Jesus, in an hour. She bungee jumped 23 times, beating the previous record of 19. Quote, "We can do anything we put our minds to. It was awesome." That is a wet fart of a quote if I've ever heard one.
It was like getting motivational, and then it just went off the rails at the end with "it was awesome."
All the blood had to go back to the rest of her fucking body.
I just imagine. How old did you say she was again?
50.
Jeez.
50.
Okay. That's not. I don't know why, but you said 50. My mind read 84. So.
Jesus fuck.
So I was like, it's just a sack of bones and blood just jumping up and down.
Jiggling around.
Yeah.
I mean, aren't we all?
Yeah, true.
Sometimes we take our sack of blood and bones and bang it against another sack of blood and bones. Anyways, hope you're doing well, Trip. All right.
We haven't heard from him, and
Nah.
there was a hurricane.
Nah. He says he's fine. I did check up on him. It
okay.
was like 3 days later, but I did. I felt bad. World's largest bread mosaic. Did Rush have a hand in this?
I'm gonna say no.
Nope. This is Mexico again.
Oh.
Mexico is on a fucking tear of just collecting world records. I don't fucking know. So, Guinness World Records said a team of 5 bakers in Municipio de Zacalatan, Puebla, worked together to break the record for the world's largest bread mosaic for Dia de los Muertos. The mosaic was an image of La Catrina, the traditional skeleton figure associated with the holiday. Guinness said it took the bakers 2 weeks to bake all of the bread involved in this record. No quote.
Interesting.
They figure they've broken enough records to know that you're not supposed to do that. What's up?
I was just say I still find it weird that like Guinness, the same people who make the alcohol, is doing world records, and then Michelin stars. Isn't that like tires, right?
Yep, the tire people.
Yeah, I don't know. I always like every time we do this, I always think of it. And it's like I still
the
find
Michelin
it
one
strange.
started because of a travel book, like way back in the day.
Yeah.
So I don't know about Guinness. They probably just got drunk. I bet you can't do that.
They probably wanted to put a world record about their alcohol in there. Is it beer?
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
type of beer.
Okay, I can't remember. I'm not an alcoholic. I wouldn't know.
It just makes me feel good.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. They probably had to like. They wanted to put in that they beat like a world record with their beer or something, so they made this a whole thing.
Fair.
Just guess.
Rush, not Rush. The record for the biggest cardboard Trojan horse has been broken.
Ooh. I'm gonna say this isn't him.
This is not. This is a bunch of English people.
That's goofy. I kind of like it.
The picture's kind of cool. Here's this. Nope, that's just V.
Dang, dude.
The Animated Objects Theater Company, which specializes in live performances as well as community events and workshops, assembled a Trojan horse measuring 23 feet and 3 inches wide, 55 feet and 3.39 inches long, 25 and 7.5 inches tall. The cardboard horse is part of the theater group's current project, The Odyssey, an epic adventure on the Yorkshire coast.
That's actually pretty cool to look at.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Now I gotta
That
go.
event sounds boring as fuck, though.
Oh yeah. I need to go up to my boss now and be like, I'm gonna show them this picture and say we can do better, right?
We can take all the old bike things and just put them together.
Yeah. Hey, if your package is delayed, it's not me. Promise.
We had to build a cool fort.
Mm.
All right. Rush, not Rush. Man claps 1,140 times in 1 minute for a world record.
When you started with claps, I was thinking this was going to a very different place than just clapping.
He
your
got to
hands.
clap this many times.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this is him.
This is not him. This
Damn
is
it.
Dalton Meyer of Iowa. Yeah. He said his interest in speed clapping began when he was in elementary school and he saw a YouTube video of Kent French, who was once known as the fastest clapper in the world. It came naturally to me. It was like I didn't even have to practice it. I just, for some reason, knew how to do it. Myers said his record attempt used the wrist clapping technique developed by the previous Guinness World Record holder Eli Bishop, who managed 1,103 claps in 1 minute. Jesus, kicked the shit out of that one.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Wrist clapping is a technique that involves using the wrist and fingers to slap the palm of the other hand. Myers worked with Charm Media Group in Geneseo, Illinois, to make sure his official attempt was properly filmed both in real time and in slow motion, as well as recorded with proper audio to ensure each of his 19 claps per second could be properly counted by Guinness World Records.
Nerd.
Jesus fuck. Yeah, that's all I got.
No rush, huh?
Nothing.
Dang.
I know.
Fuck, you want to go play some New World?
Yeah, I'm gonna go take a shit though.
All right, you got anything to plug before we end?
Apparently my stream. I don't know. Feast, you got something to plug?
Well, other than going to twitch.tv/Shooebie in the description if you want to check it out.
Oh no!
No, I'm kidding. I will say go watch the Watcher channel. They just did a little collab with
Good Mythical Morning.
Yeah, so I haven't seen it yet, but I'm gonna shout it out now because I'm gonna watch it. But anyway, you guys have a good day, good week, good night, and see you guys next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.